guys, happy Friday. It's Coach Jessica. I just wanted to check in with you. Some of you guys have gotten a little bit quiet here in week 2, and I want to invite you to come back, get involved. If you started off with a roar, it's time to get it back. You know, one of the things about momentum is it creates more momentum. And so if you had some momentum and you let it run out, it's time to create some more, because we still have over half of this month to go. So if you are disappointed, if you let yourself down, if you fell for the lies of the enemy this week, it is not too late to pick yourself up and still have an amazing result by the end of this month. The enemy will lie to you and tell you, because you've messed up or you've been less than perfect, that this month's gone and maybe you'll start again next month. Do not fall for that. It is too early in the month. And if you pick yourself up right now and address the things that have gotten in your way and confront the lies that you've believed and turn those behaviors around and stand on your commitment, you will still end this month in a good place. So I want to encourage you, first of all, this morning, and then I want to talk to you about two things. One, and this is the big thing, Ed, or the enemy, the voice of sabotage, always over promises and under delivers 100% of the time. So one of the things that it's really good to ask yourself is, if you have struggled, if you have given into temptation, what did the enemy whisper to me in my thoughts? What did he promise me that food would do for me? Because it's always there. There's always something. You don't go from wanting to do the right thing to understanding that, the way that you eat is causing you harm and that it's not working for your life, to suddenly just eating. You always fall for a lie. The enemy will seduce you or harass you. And oftentimes he uses seduction. He overpromises, underdelivers. He says, this is going to fix your sadness. This is going to make you feel so much better. And the little tiny nugget of truth is, we usually do feel better for a few minutes. What he doesn't tell you is that after that short, and the more times you do it, the shorter it is, after that short bit of pleasure, you got a whole lot of pain. Whatever it is you're running from, whatever feeling you're trying to press down, push down, it comes roaring back. And then you have to live with the consequences of having given in and eaten something that's harmful to your body, to your mind, or to your spirit, right? And I think that just zeroing in and understanding the truth that Ed, the enemy, always overpromises, underdelivers. It's never, ever, ever worth it. Never one time. Never. I've never had somebody say to me, I listened to the enemy and it was worth it. They always say, yeah, it was never as good as what was promised. Or it was good for a few minutes. And then I had to face the consequences of my choice. Because that is what happens. He wants you focused on that tiny bit of pleasure and not have to deal with the consequences of your choice. So last thing I want to talk about, which is related to that, is something that I call euphoric recall. This is a technique that the enemy uses. Euphoric recall. Just hearing those words, you can probably guess what that is. It's when you think about something in the past, something you did and experienced with food in this case, and the idea of it sounds so good. Like, you might imagine yourself eating a certain thing and your memory of that thing is so great that it drives you to think that it's worth it to do it again. Euphoric recall. Here's the problem with euphoric recall. That euphoria that you're having does not reflect the reality. And again, same thing. This is a device of the enemy. He wants you to remember it far better than it actually was. That's why people are like, I had euphoric recall about cake, and I ate the cake, and I'm like, it's never as good as that euphoria, that euphoric picture that the enemy paints of it. That memory is false. You remember it better than it was. You remember it doing more for you than it did. And because you can get caught up in that euphoria, you forget about the consequences until you have to face them. They smack you right in the face. You have to face them. So euphoric recall is just another technique, another lie of the enemy. And again, I want you to just think about this. If Ed overpromises and underdelivers, and one of his ways of doing that is using euphoric recall, how does that apply to you? What food item or items or food experiences is he trying to romanticize and give you euphoria over, and try to convince you that it's going to be worth it to trade your health, trade feeling good, trade being in control? What is it? Like what fantasy is he created in your mind that he's saying, yeah, this will be worth it? Remember that this weekend. Remember that this weekend. Say it. You know what, enemy? You're overpromising and you always underdeliver. In the past, you have overpromised and you've always underdelivered, and you promising me something this time is no different. Ed doesn't change. He always overpromises, underdeliver, and the euphoria is a lie. So anyway, just wanted to talk to you about that today, and just remind you that it is much too early in this month for you to have thrown in the towel. If you are slow getting started, if you've never started, or if you started and you fizzled out fast, time to pick yourself back up. Let's make these next 2+ weeks count. They matter. You will be so glad on February 1st if you pick yourself up today. Don't wait till then. There's nothing magical about the beginning of another month. Do it now. Do it now. All right. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys on Sunday night for our 3rd call together. And I really hope, I'd love to see some of y'all that haven't been on there yet. I love those of you who are faithful and show up every week. That's so awesome. And I also understand there's people that just can't because of your schedule. But if there's something keeping you away, like, maybe I've never done Zoom before, or I don't want to be in a big group of people, lean into that. There's something very powerful about being there live. Don't let shame keep you away. Don't let fear keep you away. Let curiosity propel you to come join us live, because it's a different experience. Anyway, hope to see y'all then. Have a fantastic weekend.